I think it's been competitive. I think the first two games certainly were, and today was. India were probably on top of their game today, and we weren't, and we were just short. Like I mentioned, we did a lot of good things today, and those 20 or 30 runs that we missed out on, probably in the back end of our innings, cost us. We just get an indication of how they play. It doesn't determine how they play in 50 over cricket, but certainly how they go about things. They're a very strong side, everybody knows that, and I hope it sets up a competitive one-day series. Yeah.
Lawrence, Dean and then Chris.
Ben only bowled a couple of overs. Was that fitness or tactical?
No, tactical. He could have bowled 3, maybe 4, but it was tactical. We couldn't get wickets. I was just chopping and changing, trying to get a wicket or find a wicket, try and be as unpredictable as we could, and it didn't work. I think when you look, particularly when you're a batsman and you look at it, India stuck to banging out a hard length, so it might have got hit out of the ground, but they did stick to it until the far end, where they went to Yorkers towards the end. And I think that's what we tried to replicate, because on this ground, taking wickets is a priority. So we watched them do it after we couldn't do it, and it emphasises that we need to be better at either putting somebody off their length or hitting length. Yeah, it is. Dropping Joe is it's not an easy decision, and when you look up the balance of the game, we're trying to win the game on this particular ground. It actually came down to Ben's bowling option. If we had Joe as a sixth bowler when we needed it, because we needed a sixth bowler here today, an extra spinner against India didn't really match up that well. So that was the call that we made. The conversation, Joe was understanding, but obviously disappointed that he's missing out. Obviously that changes moving forward into the 50 over game. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Again, it doesn't mean that we're going to go and win games of cricket or have the divine right to go and win a game of cricket. We have to remember all the hard work that we put in to beat good teams, and India are one of those good teams. I think a lot. I think it's the first time we've had our strongest group together for quite some time. We've always treated it as a rest period to rest guys who play all 3 formats, and it just proves how competitive positions are at the moment. You know, leaving Joe out today, difficult decision. Ben coming back in, Davin Milan missing out, only being a reserve batter. Sam Curran not getting a chance. There's a lot of competition for places, and I think that gives everybody a nudge in the playing 11 to want to do better. Yeah, definitely. I think that series in particular was teeing up one eye on the tri-series that we played against Australia and New Zealand, and who would tour and who wouldn't, get an indication of how guys deal with the pressure and the atmosphere around the group. Not for this series. It's quite a big series against a very strong team, and the opportunity that we had to get our strongest 11 was one that we thought was the right one. Yeah, I think they have, definitely. From the first game in Trent Bridge, that took a little bit of turn and probably suited India a little bit more than us. I thought Cardiff was definitely our type of pitch. We played 4 seamers and it went through and bounced nicely. Today on a small ground, it was just a really good pitch to bat on. And we didn't bat well enough or better than India to win the game.
You faced him, so
I think he kept it pretty simple and hit a good length, and we couldn't hit it. Well, we didn't hit it, so yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.